Hello, welcome to our trauma tip. This tip is specifically designed to support you with emotional regulation in your classroom. Now, you might have seen this book in our trainings. I want to be able to provide you with an example of how you could take this book into circle time. You could take it into a one-on-one conversation, small group, or you could just model and pull out the activities as a brain break or a wiggle moment to help children connect not just their emotions, but the sensations that come before the emotions even arrive. You see, oftentimes we talk about helping children express their emotions. Well, before they're able to express their emotions, they need to be able to acknowledge the sensation that is giving them a signal either just before or during the emotion. And listening to my body is a wonderful tool to use with children, and it's a great resource for us as well. It's a short story about a little guy who is overwhelmed by the emotions that he's experiencing, but in very intentional ways, the author takes him through understanding how he still has power over the sensations and the emotions. So let's take a look. As you meet our little guy, it provides us with an understanding that when the body pays attention and you're able to listen to the signals it provides, we're able to notice different sensations. Now, this is something even some adults have difficulty doing, but paying attention to that sensation will help us gain control of any behavior that might follow. One example of paying attention to that emotion is on each of the pages. It allows us to look at, well, when I'm afraid or upset, I might feel cold and sweaty and strong and breathless. But how do we make that tangible for our toddlers or our 3-year-olds or even our 5-year-olds? By doing a simple activity that's captured right here on the page. Let's do it together. Take both of your hands and rub them together. Use about 30 seconds in the classroom to get them all together. What do you begin to feel? Do you feel the heat, the tingling, the sensation? Yes, those are sensations. When we're able to use tangible, sensory-based examples, it makes the connection for children that when you feel that hot sensation, it's also a signal that your emotions might be kicking in. When you're feeling hot, are you upset? Are you angry? Are you worried? Helping them begin to make the connection between the emotion and the sensation empowers them to recognize that they are able to navigate their way through with a healthy response. Another beautiful piece in this story is one in which the author, in such a beautiful way, explains the power that a young person has even when emotions are trying to take over. So he says, my mom once explained to me that sensations and feelings are like the waves in the ocean. Some come crashing in while others roll in gently, and they always come and go. We can't stop the waves from coming, but we can pay attention to them so they don't knock us over. Wow. Wouldn't that be an amazing conversation in a circle time? to help them realize that yes, emotions and sensations will come in, but they don't have to knock you over. You could break apart each one of the activities at the bottom of several pages to provide them with tangible tools to use in the moments, not only in circle time, but something we call generalization, that outside of circle time when they're in the block area, reminding them of the sensation and their power they have over their emotion, to begin to find tools and strategies to use. Another page that I love is one in which he acknowledges that at other times when I'm upset, I can figure out what I need on my own by listening to my body. Isn't that an empowering moment when we can help little people, young people, recognize that they have power even when they're upset? I can pay attention to my breathing, my heartbeat, the temperature of my skin, or to any other sensation. By paying attention to their sensations, that's a moment when we can introduce things like the breathing ball, or the stress ball, or stretching exercises. By introducing the concept of sensations in the words of another young person, it helps them identify that if he had power to do it, so can I. So this is a great tool, and it not only connects mind and body activities, but it also has cognitive and academic elements to it as well. There's an entire page that looks at vocabulary words that we might be introducing to them, and all of the practice exercises that are found on several of the pages embedded in the book. They're all listed in one location. So if you wanted to even just photocopy this page and put those examples into a jar, and at a moment when you feel the room needs a break, the tension needs to break down, you can reach in and pull one out and reference back to, this is our listening to my body activity. There are so many ways, and I'm sure you'll think of even more creative ways. But the key thing is, let's help our young people take power in recognizing that their emotions and their sensations don't have to knock them down. But if they begin to pay attention to what the sensation, the signal it's giving them, they can then begin to identify the emotion that's paired with it, and then begin to choose the best behavior in response, and provide tools to support them in making that decision. I hope that this trauma tip tool has been of use to you, and look through others of our tools as we build upon giving power back to our young people so that they too can have emotional regulation.